All right, so we are here at the Males to Men Mentoring Program at the Mary L. Kelly Center, located in Kinsey, Missouri. We're here with Dre Taylor, and he is getting ready to explain with us a project that he and the boys have been working on, which is aquaponics. Is that correct?
Aquaponics.
Aquaponics. Okay. So he's going to go through that with us, and we're going to get more in depth with the program and how we can get involved to help out as well.
Dre Taylor with Males to Men Mentoring Program. Our mission is to raise strong, conscious, productive young men and reestablish male leadership in the community. So we have about 30 boys total. We meet every Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. And we try to teach them different things that they will learn for the male in the house. So we do things from showing them how to tie a tie, turn it to a bow tie, change a tire, check the fluids on the car, check their homework. We go to schools and advocate for them if there's a situation. We go fishing, we do gun safety. We do a lot of different things. We have partnerships with the Black Wolf Hunting Club. Like I said, we go hunting. And we have a partnership with the Black Pilot Association, where we offer scholarships to learn how to fly. And we also been up in the private planes with Black pilots to go flying. And so what I'll show you here is our aquaponics system. This is where we train our boys on what goes on. We essentially got a 100,000-pound food project that will be located on 29th and Wabash, where we'll do over 30,000 pounds of tilapia, 70,000 pounds of vegetables, and we're also going to do a holistic greenhouse and try to combat traditional medicine and get back to old ways of eating natural foods and growing different herbs. And so what we have here is aquaponics, and that's just raising fish and vegetables in one system. And so we have in here, we have some goldfish, which essentially would be tilapia. So we have some tilapia in here, but we got some goldfish to test out the system. So we have about 20 goldfish, and what the goldfish act as is after they poop and they pee, they provide nutrients, so it builds up in the system. And so there's a pump in here, and so we pump up all that bad water into our system. So it goes up this tube right here, and then it comes back to the other end. And as it comes back, it provides nutrients to our vegetables. So it's a nitrification process. So it'll turn nitrites to nitrates and break down those nutrients to the vegetables. We also got red worm wrigglers in here, who also break down some of those solids from fish. And so you see here we have a pepper plant that's been growing. We got romaine lettuce. We have broccoli, we have cabbage, we got cherry tomatoes, we got Roma tomatoes. This is broccoli right here. This is a banana pepper plant. We have some kale over there, and we also have some basil growing. And this is about 33 days worth of growth. This vegetables are growing underneath artificial lighting. So this is a T5 light, and we have some T8 lights. And so like I said, it's been 33 days of growth, and they've been growing up to the lights. So we've been having to adjust the lights. They've been growing pretty fast. And so when the water comes through, the system provides nutrients, and it acts as a natural filter, and the water comes back down to the fish. That's clean water. And so it's self-contained system. It uses 90% less water than traditional farming methods. And so when you understand how much water goes to your vegetables, you understand how much waste we use. And so this is a way to conserve on the planet and utilize self-sustaining practices. Back here we have some tilapia. These are blue now tilapia. And we have about 20 of them. We're going to start breeding these at the Lincoln University starting Thursday. So, like I said, we plan on breeding 30,000 pounds of tilapia in our greenhouse. And so when they have babies, they can have up to 1,000 babies at once. And so we'll start to multiply. And so we'll be able to drop a couple thousand in our system just to get them acquainted in our system. And we even got some vegetables up there doing the same thing. Aquaponics, we have romaine lettuce, peppers, kale, and I think maybe some pepper plants up there. Other things we're doing, we planted some tomato plants. We have about 200 tomato plants we planted. We got cherry tomatoes in the front. We got Roma tomatoes in the back. And so what we plan on doing is selling these plants as fundraisers, and we're going to invest in stock with the boys. And so hopefully we get $5 per plant. About $1,000, and we're trying to invest in some kind of a stock for the boys, so just to motivate them. It'd probably be like a Nike stock if they're interested in Nike, so something like that. We also have a compost bin where we're actually breeding our tilapia. We're making compost tea. If you haven't heard of compost tea, we throw all of our old vegetables and fruits in here. And so we put them in there. We have some black fly larvae, and it breaks down. Breaks down the old vegetables we put in there, and when it breaks down, it provides some kind of watery substance, and that's our compost tea. So we'll mix that tea in with some water, and then we'll spray the leaves of our vegetables with this compost tea, and it acts as a natural fertilizer. And so our vegetables will grow. We don't use no Miracle-Gro. We don't use no chemicals. It's all natural, self-sustaining. And we also get our black fly larvae. So there's some flies flying around. When they have babies, they'll have soldier fly larvae, and they'll grow into flies. And so we'll feed our tilapia either soldier fly larvae or duckweed, which is an invasive plant that grows in hot climates. So we'll have natural things to feed our tilapia. And so we're scheduled to be up and going mid-June. We should have a groundbreaking mid-June. We're still trying to seek some additional funding for our greenhouse. We have received some funding. So hopefully we'll get the rest of that funding to build it, but we'll create curriculums on aquaponics, composting, solar energy, and be able to provide jobs. And so my boys will be able to walk grown adults through the greenhouse and give them tours and talk about, the ammonia levels or the pH levels and things they never heard of. So they're all learning chemistry in the process and not really realizing that they're talking about chemistry, and it's actually hands-on. We're looking at things as far as the different plants. They're learning about different deficiencies in the plants and how to combat that, and so many different things they're learning in the process that they can utilize to start growing their own food. Once you understand that only 1% of food in Kansas City comes from Kansas City, you see the need to start growing your food, and then we consider what is actual food. Things with chemicals, GMOs, so many different things, hormones. Then it gets down to less than 1%. We're talking about percentages now, point something. And so these are things we try to teach our boys and plant in mind. So this is something I believe in, and so this is what we're essentially trying to do. So we got, like I said, Now Valley Aquaponics 3,000 pounds project, and hopefully we get it going, and hope you come visit our farm in June.
If somebody wants to give, where would they go to give to the project?
They can go to menstomen.com. We have a PayPal set up there. Receive funds or donations through that. I met one of the residents in the neighborhood. I explained to her what we were doing. I showed her a picture of the greenhouse, and she almost cried. She was about 7 years old. She said she'd seen somebody get shot across the street, and so she immediately called her sister on the phone, told me to get on the phone, tell her what you're doing, so doing things like this and impacting the communities and actually building something. Now she don't have to worry about ever having to buy tilapia ever again, any vegetables, it's all free, so this is what we try to do. We always try to give back, find ways to help, and try to play our part in the community.